In today's episode, we are going to be talking about how high the price of Manta OM is going to go in 2025, 2024. Now, obviously, a lot of you are fans or you are investors as far as the OM token is concerned, and you have realized that we have smashed an all-time high as of today. We went as high as $1.09, and right now we are facing a little bit of resistance. While the whole entire cryptocurrency markets are tanking and struggling, with a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies struggling to go back to their previous all-time high, the price of OM is steadily increasing in value. And what is the smart money doing as far as OM is concerned? So this is what we're going to be talking about today, because I'm going to be doing some technical analysis and I'm going to show you what secrets lie within the charts and what the smart money have been planning, because this is going to be mind blowing and it's going to be exciting stuff. So I really hope that you guys have been enjoying this amazing rise of Manta, because there's a whole lot of room to grow. First of all, let's talk about the basics. Market cap. As far as the market cap of OM is concerned, the current market cap is 846 million US dollars, with a fully diluted valuation of 911 million US dollars. And if you take a look at a lot of cryptocurrencies, right, if you take a look at the fully diluted valuation and the market cap, right, a lot of them have got a huge discrepancy. So a lot of people do not really know the secret of the super rich, the smart money. Okay, so when it comes to a lot of these cryptocurrencies that are coming, that have been released recently, right? I'll give you a very practical example. Let's take a look at Celestia. You see the difference between the market cap and the fully diluted market cap, and you see why sometimes cryptocurrencies are a scam. Because you might be wondering, why are these cryptocurrencies not performing very well even though they had massive hype? It's because the smart money is dumping on you. You are exit liquidity. So now take a look at the statistics of Celestia, TIA. All right. The market cap of TIA is 1.7 billion US dollars, while the fully diluted valuation is 9.5 billion US dollars. This is a crazy discrepancy. So if I were you, as a matter of fact, the right way to evaluate a cryptocurrency is looking at the fully diluted valuation, because this figure is what is going to give you an overall understanding of how high a particular cryptocurrency might grow. So if you take a look at the fully diluted valuation cap and the market cap, right, they are so different. Why is it like that? Because these guys have a lot of token unlocks to happen. So as you can see right over here, the max supply of TIA is infinity, while the total circulating supply is that figure, while the circulating supply is only that small figure. So this is one of the reasons why the market cap and the fully diluted valuation is very different. Now let's get back to OM. And one of the reasons why I really believe that this cryptocurrency is a very safe bet, and you're not really going to have a lot of institutional money dumping on you. You're not going to be exit liquidity as far as this cryptocurrency is concerned, because there is fair distribution of the coins. Nobody has got an upper hand, because as you can see, the price of OM is totally out there. If you take a look at this, 888 million US dollars, that's the maximum supply, and the total supply is definitely that. So the circulating supply is not really entirely far off in comparison to the total supply, right? They have, like around 50 million tokens that are going to be offloaded on the market. But that isn't really as bad as other cryptocurrencies such as Celestia, because these guys have almost released all their tokens. So there's going to be obviously minimum inflation in comparison to a lot of new projects, and this is one of the reasons why I am super excited. So if we go to another website, for example, there's a website called Token Unlocks, right, that really highlights when certain projects are going to have their token unlocks, because that information is very vital. So if you go to tokenunlock.com and then you search for Manta, And let's see what pops up when we search for Mantra as far as the next token unlock is concerned. So let's search for that. Do we have any information as far as the next token unlock is concerned? So I'm not really getting anything at this moment. And this is very easy information that we can find out. So I really urge you guys to figure out the next token unlock as far as Mantra is concerned, because this matters, because you do not want to be exit liquidity for the early investors. Okay, so these coins can be used for different activities. They can be used for marketing purposes. They can be used for, I don't know, whatever purposes they might want to use them. So that is one of the key factors or the key things you need to keep in mind when investing in any project. All right. Okay. So now, if we take a look at the market cap of OM, right, 848 million US dollars. It's less than $1 billion US dollars. And a lot of meme coins. For example, if you take a look at Notcoin, right, Notcoin is trading at roughly close to 2 billion US dollars. So if in comparison to Mantra, okay, we can easily do a 3x, a 5x, even a 10x, because if Mantra does a 10x, the market cap of Mantra is only going to be 8 billion US dollars, which is very easy to do, right? And if you take a look at the narrative of Mantra and what's driving the price of Mantra, right, it's obviously the new real world asset tokenization, the tokenization of real world assets, etc. So there's a lot of demand for that. All right. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that this coin is going to do very well. And if you take a look at the activity of the team, the CEO has been very busy. John Patrick Mullin has been really, really busy. He's been connecting. He's been releasing a lot of PR artists, and there's been a lot of partnerships and developments. Like, for example, let me just zoom that. Zoth partners with Mantra to democratize access to tokenized institutional offerings. This collaboration marks a significant step towards expanding access to real-world assets and institutional grade fixed income products within the Mantra ecosystem. All right. Ondo and Mantra have incentivized a multi-chain USDY vote, allowing USDC contributors to access low-risk, short-term US Treasuries yield. All right, and there's a lot of other stuff. In terms of news, these guys are always doing a lot of PR. They're always out there and just connecting with new people, trying to connect with the new audience, etc. So this is a very, very powerful thing, because in order for you to attract more people, right, you need to do a lot of PR. You need to put yourself out there so that new money can be able to sort of get in and just tap into your value. And this is what Mantra is doing. All right, I really believe Mantra has got it all. If you take a look at the tokenomics are top notch. The PR Pumpamentos is top notch as well. Very, very top notch team. So I really believe this is definitely going to be one of the best performing cryptocurrencies out there. All right, so enough about that. Now let's take a look at the technical analysis as far as our earlier question is concerned. How high will the price of Mantra go? And this is what we are going to establish. So first of all, let me just break it down for you real quick, because I want to show you exactly what has been happening on the 3-day time frame. So as far as the 3-day time frame is concerned, right, we have been very extremely bullish, because we found the bottom on 13th October 2023. All right, so this was the bottom right over here, and ever since we've just been having solid performance. All right, so the previous listing all-time high was around 55 cents. Okay, and then it sort of just went down. So in comparison to the coin market cap data, it coincides. It got listed on September 20th, and the price opened at roughly around 30 cents, and then it pumped all the way to about 50, then dropped, crazy drop, and then had a previous all-time high at close to 73 cents. And 73 cents is a very important area because, as you can see, when we zoom in and we extend to the right, this is where we sort of spent a lot of time accumulating and just basically trying to get our momentum and resume the bullish uptrend. And we recently broke out of this bullish flag. So let me show you the bullish flag on the 3-day time frame. Okay, so forget about this amazing trending action right over here. I want you to concentrate on the price of OM as of this date right over here, 24th February 2024. Okay, because this is when we resumed the pump. So we are going to be highlighting this particular price action because it is the price action that matters, and it has been the build up to the current price action that we are facing. So let me just extend that and zoom in so that you guys can have a better perspective of what I'm talking about. So basic technical analysis. This is definitely a bullish flag right over here. Okay, let me even change the color. Let me put it, let me turn it. Can I do that? Is it visible for you guys? Okay, let me just put it on yellow. Or perhaps green. Green is conflicting. Okay, if I do that, you guys cannot see. Okay, let me just leave it on red. Let me do that, okay? Just for explanation, for explaining, and you guys can have a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Okay, so we've had this amazing bullish flag. So usually how you trade a bullish flag is you check out the flag pole, the bull pole, which is obviously the distance from here all the way to that particular level. Okay, that is going to be our ultimate destination as far as this particular move is concerned. So usually when a bullish flag is formed, right, it is having a little bit of momentum coming through from the downside. All right, so take a look at this momentum, reaches that particular level, bounces back and forth, there's constriction right over here, and an explosive move continues towards the upside. So this momentum that was gathered from this particular low point is going to exhaust somewhere. And this is the point of exhaustion that we need to figure out. Okay, now that you guys understand that, right, we need to figure out where we are supposed to look at the ultimate end of this particular momentum that we experience. So the normal way of doing it is just simply extending the flagpole and extending it like that. Okay, so if you do that and you anchor it on those particular touch areas, right, you are going to discover that the ultimate price target for Mantra, as far as this bullish flag is concerned, is $2.77. All right, this is where I'm expecting the move to naturally exhaust due to the fact that it has been coiling for a very long period of time. So if we do have a target of about $2.77, right, that is obviously going to give us a lot of profits. And if we take a look at the price discrepancy, right, that's literally 179% from current price action. However, I don't really want us to get consumed and just get too excited about that, because the markets do not move in a straight line. They move in waves, and this is one of the reasons why we're going to break down that particular move, and we're going to figure out the next immediate sort of target that we have. So what we're going to do in order for us to find the next immediate target is we're just going to simply use Fibonacci retracements, and we're just going to use a basic Fibonacci extension retracement. And as you can see, right, we obviously did perform very well. And if we take a look at where the move ends, let me do that right there. So let me go to a smaller time frame so that you guys can have a better understanding of what I mean. So I hope this is very visible for you. Okay. So take a look at that move. So the Fibonacci numbers are here. We sort of started our move from here. Yeah, from there all the way up to this line right over here. So this is the anchor point that I am talking about. All right, so this move right here. Okay, so this is where I'm drawing my Fibonacci extensions from. So as you can see, we obviously ended up doing very well. So let me just try to be a little bit accurate, even though I'm not using I'm using a non-logarithmic chart. So bear with me due to the fact that maybe we might not really be that accurate as far as this move is concerned. So let me just do this. Yeah, because this retracement was, I think, up to that level. We retraced after we pumped from here. Okay, the ultimate retracement ended on the 61.8 fib level right over here. I hope you guys can clearly see this. So let me try to zoom in better so that you guys can see. I hope that's clearly visible. All right, so we started our pump from the bottom, pushed up, and we found our support on the 68.1 fib level, which is a very bullish move. And ever since that, we have been coiling up, and we finally dropped to about 50% of the move, the retracement, which was around 0.65. And from here, we recently pushed up. All right, so 61.8, 0.5, and eventually we had issues with 38.2, which is 0.74. Remember, the previous all-time high was around 0.74 cents, right? Previously, we did take a look at this previous all-time high, which is corresponding to this level right over here. This was 74 cents. Okay, this is one of the reasons why we were struggling for a very long period of time. We struggled at 74 cents, and we finally broke out of it on this level. We sort of came back down, retraced, got rejected, then we called up, and finally we pushed. Okay, so Manta has got a long way to go, and this is one of the reasons why if we just use simple fib extension levels, right, it is very, very easy to trade. First of all, we're going to end up going to this level, this level right over here, which is corresponding to $1.18. We come back down. Maybe we might come back down to about 91 cents, but that's highly unlikely. I really believe that we have started breaking out, but worst case scenario, we might end up coming back down to about 95 cents. So if the price of Manta goes to 95 cents, you guys already know what to do. But I really believe it's unlikely for that to happen. But in case it does, well and good. However, the ultimate move is going to go to 61.8 fib level, which is corresponding to, let's zoom in. It's corresponding to the price, which is around $1.60. Okay, so $1.60 is going to be the ultimate retracement. Okay, however, we do have another important Fibonacci level, which is the 38.2. The 38.2 could be around these levels. Okay, so if we see any sort of exhaustion between the 50 fib level and the 38.2, right, anywhere in this level, it could be $1.30, between $1.30 and $1.50. That is going to indicate that, okay, we are facing a little bit of rejection on the 38.2% fib level. However, I really believe that this move that we have currently started is going to go to $1.60, and that is where we are definitely going to face some sort of very strong resistance. And if or when we do overcome that particular level, right, we are going to witness the price of OM sort of, come back down to these levels, retrace a little bit, call up, and then continue and go to our target, which is $2.80 or $2.70 right over here. This is the exhaustion of the previous bull flag. So more of the story is just use simple Fibonacci extension values. Okay, extend the move that we had. Look for 38.2% fib level and 61.8% fib level. Of course, 0.5, the 50% Fibonacci retracement level on the extension is also a very important one. However, I really believe that Mantra is going to end up doing very well because it is definitely ultra undervalued. So that is my technical analysis and my price prediction as far as Mantra is concerned. So please let me know in the comment section below, how high do you think Mantra is going to end up going? And hit the like button if you liked this analysis and the breakdown, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for similar videos. So yeah, thank you and take care.